Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Curbside Podcast presents Dice Hard with a Vengeance. We are in officially we're in episode 12. For those of you who joined us last week, we had our Halloween hijinks episode. And oh my goodness, was there some hijinks and some chicanery. We had zombies. We had frozen groundskeepers with axes. We had a house filled with blood. And then the coup de grace, the piece de resistance, left off with Tarook, our good friend, becoming a werewolf. What? So now it looks like the five of us are stuck in a fight with a werewolf. And unfortunately, we're still stuck in the little pocket dimension that our lovely DM has sent us to. So, without further ado, we'll do the oath. I don't know if certain people in the group can keep the oath tonight, but we're gonna give it a shot, and then I'll give the reins over to Tim, the party slayer. So I, Nerimos Torrin, do solemnly swear to not be a murder hobo. Beldan?
I, Beldan Winterhill, do solemnly swear to not be a murder hobo.
Corallos?
I, Corallos Abrazar, do solemnly swear to not be a murder hobo.
Natil?
I, Natil Starag, do solemnly swear to not be a murder hobo or hobble anybody.
And, Tarook? Question mark?
We're gonna die.
We're in danger. Mr. Tim Russell, take it away.
Okay. Well, welcome back to this lovely little slice of paradise in the Shadowfell. You see, you're not in Parandia anymore. As we
I don't think we're in Kansas.
As we explained when we last left off, you were in fact at the center of a hedge maze, which it took you quite a while to get through after braving a haunted, abandoned mansion and finding your way through the hedge maze and the surprises and horrors that met you along the way, small bouts of madness, and finally reuniting with your doppelganger friend that sent you to this lovely plane of existence in the first place. And after a very brief battle with him, you found out that his in his final act, in his final moments, he used his control over this little pocket dimension to force a full moon and force your friend and party member Tarook Bloodfist to turn into a werewolf as his terrible lycanthropy finally came to a head. And we are now picking up immediately into combat. And before we start rolling initiative, let's just remind everybody, we got the map laid out already, but we're in this courtyard at the center of the hedge maze, and Tarook has just before you transformed into a werewolf, but once again, not any typical werewolf, as he's practically foaming at the mouth and has no control over his mind. He is not himself. He has no control. And for the next combat, he will not be controlling Tarook Bloodfist. I will. So with that, we're going to roll some initiative here as we are starting into combat. And Tarook, if you don't mind, go ahead, and I don't believe this is our first opportunity for you to explain what you look like and werewolf.
Well, 8 foot tall, 500 pounds of big raw nastiness, ass-eating machine.
We are in a lot of danger.
What color is the ass-eating machine? Asking for a friend.
Black. Picture. I want you to picture the long hair. I want you to picture Van Helsing type werewolf.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay.
Ooh,
Good
I'm
job.
down.
Very nice.
Good reference.
Yes.
So yeah, if you see it, you can picture that. You see the 8 foot tall, 500-pound, just monstrosity. Once again, you see the veins bulging out of these huge arms. This black, midnight ebony colored fur that's just not kept, torn to shreds. This guy practically foaming at the mouth as there's very little left of the friend and ally there. So, and real quick, Tarook, what that little feat that you have for initiative, will you kindly remind me of that?
Yes, it is +7, my friend.
Boy.
+7.
Very good.
Tarook, pourquoi?
Poor
We're
kid.
so dead.
Let's go ahead and let's get some initiative down. 20 and up. We'll start there. Okay, Tarook is going first with a 23. All right, 15 to 19.
19.
Actually, I had a dirty 20.
Oh, okay, dirty 20. Okay, so Nat, and then we got I apologize, Corallos.
No, that's all right.
Where am I at? 10 to 14.
And
10.
a 12. Sorry, 12.
12 for Beldan.
12. Ugh.
Beldan.
10.
Torrin.
Let me fix my.
And that's all
Okay.
5 of you, because there's nobody else around as the corpse of a doppelganger lies at your feet.
Should have hit him harder.
All right. We're going to begin combat, and Tarook is up, which in his madness. By the way, Tarook, at the end of every turn, I'm going to ask you to make me a Constitution saving throw to see if there's any possible way that you can regain any type of control over your transformed state, and see if there's any way that you can battle the madness that you're feeling within. So, but until such a time, he is going to attack the nearest thing to him. So who are the two unfortunate souls next to Tarook?
Corallos, Torrin.
Okay.
Poor unfortunate
All right,
souls.
we're going to do a multi-attack here. It's going to be two claw strikes and a bite. And I'm going to do the 2 claw strikes at Torrin and the at Corallos.
Bring it, Wolf.
Oh, God.
With the multi-attack, we are doing claw attack. Sure. Oh, and we're off and running. Does a 24 hit?
Ah.
And does
my.
a 19 hit?
Yes.
Okay. Bam.
Damn.
Two claw attacks. That is 2d4 plus 2.
I don't know if I have enough band-aids for this. I'm just
First
gonna.
Attack is
Sorry.
8. I apologize. 8 points of piercing damage on the first claw attack, and there is 7 on the second one.
All right.
Corallos, the bite attack.
Yeah.
+4 to hit. Oh, we're going today. Does a 22 hit?
Oh my God.
Yes.
God.
Okay,
It's
that's
like omnipotence. You stop that.
1d8. Oh, you ought to be thankful that I rolled low on the damage, though. That's
My damage.
7 points of piercing damage to you, Corallos.
Okay.
And
He
would-
takes. Sorry.
No,
He
go
takes
ahead.
10 from Armor of Agathis.
Yes,
10
which
cold
is still
damage.
active from the previous session.
And I would like to use my reaction to cast Hellish Rebuke.
Okay, casting Hellish Rebuke.
Yes.
Is that dex save?
I don't.
Or
remember.
does
I'm just excited.
look
to hear
that look that one up for me, please?
He's just excited.
I'm just excited. I need that.
I'm
one to
over
happen.
here getting the
Yeah.
Getting
Dex
the
saving
scales slapped off me.
throw of 14.
Feel like
14.
Werewolf's pretty
Yeah.
dexterous, though.
That's a 15.
Fuck.
Damn. All right. He takes half.
All right, half. What's the damage on that?
Edit that, edit monkey.
22 total, so 11.
half to 11. Got you. 40. All right. Not turn yet. Please, for that bite attack, Corallos, make me a Constitution saving throw.
14.
Yes, 14 passes, so you are safe. Which you felt was a kind of like a sickly disease feeling kind of start to grip hold of you, and your we'll say that the arcane power that fuels you helps you battle it off as you fight the cursed disease that might have taken hold. Now, Tarook, would you please roll me a Constitution saving throw to see if you can regain any type of control?
13.
All right, 13. You fail, but after every turn, I'm going to ask you to do that. So that's it for Tarook's turn. Nat, you are up, and Corallos, your turn is you're on deck.
Okay. Torrin, how many health points do you have?
I'm at 34. I'm okay.
Okay, fantastic. Tarook, buddy, I'm so sorry to do this, but I'm gonna pull back my longbow and I'm gonna strike.
All right, roll for the attack, Nat.
16.
16 just hits.
Okay.
Damage.
All right. Uh, 13.
13 points of piercing damage as you let go with your great bow and you lay into your poor friend Tarook. And you hear the snarling, and it hurt him, but he's still good. He's a beefy creature, and the madness of the that you're on is helping to fuel this transformation. So he's a sturdy werewolf.
Sturdy beast.
Anything else you want to do on your turn?
That is it.
Okay. Corallos, you are up. Beldan, you're on deck.
All right. I'm going to bonus action hex Tarook for strength.
Strength.
Yep. And then I will cast Eldritch Blast twice.
Nice. Roll for the attacks, man.
Gotcha. First guy is not good. 14.
Does not hit.
Damn it. All right. That's a nat 20, though.
No, that'll
Good job.
roll that down high.
This one. That's a 10 plus,
10
sorry.
times 2.
Yes, plus a 1d6. And that's
Nice
a
turn.
4, so 24.
4 points of Eldritch Blast damage as one misses and another strikes dead center on the chest. Definitely taking a chunk of him, but once again, this is a very strong and sturdy Tarook, and he does not have control. Anything else you want to do in your turn?
No, that's it.
All right. Beldan, you are up. Torrin, you're on deck.
He microwaved Tarook. Question for you. If I command him to transform, is that doable?
Read me command.
Well, it's follow a one-word command.
Follow
Essentially.
a one-word command.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, well, the transformation is due to the disease. I don't
All right.
think one command.
I figured I'd give it a shot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead
Yeah.
since he seems to be a little beefy.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
am going to cast Bless on the other 3 members of the party.
Nice.
So on your attacks and saves, you add a 1d4 to your rolls.
Nice.
And hopefully that is a little help. And that is going to end my turn.
All right. That's a good turn. Beldan, you are done. Torrin, you are up, and Mad Werewolf Tarook is on deck.
Okay, so it's only for the attack, correct? So it's roll for the attack and then whatever the D4 is.
Yeah,
Top.
and that's to hit.
Okay.
Mhm.
Just
And for
make-
your saves too, though. So like,
okay.
yeah.
Yes.
Just making sure. Alrighty, here we go. Here goes nothing.
Lesson Pain, man. Those are great ones.
Oh yeah. Don't worry.
We
That's
got.
coming up.
I didn't roll the nat one.
Oh no.
Oh
Yep.
All right. So you got Chaos Star in your hand, but you're a little thrown off by one of your best friends turning into a werewolf in front of your eyes and attacking you very, very violently and viciously without remorse. So you're kind of sorry, Torrin. Is there anything else you want to do with your turn?
No, that's all I can do.
All right. Tarook is up, and Nat, you're on deck. So the Mad Wolf.
Tarook the Mad.
What's happening in front of him? I'd say we're gonna just do the same thing, but we're gonna flip it. We're gonna do another multi-attack with the 2 claw attacks going to Corallos, and the bite will go to Torrin. Let's start with you, Corallos. That's a natural 20
no.
and a 3. So only one of those hits. And it's 5 times 2 is 10. That's 12 points of piercing damage with a claw attack, Corallos.
Okay. He does take another 10 from Armor of Agathis.
Armor of Agathis. That definitely that hurts. So he gets a hold of you. You just see this once again, this practically feral 8-foot werewolf just raking across. One claw misses, the other catches you right across the chest, but Armor of Agathis hits him back for a little bit of arcane damage. Torrin, the bite to you, sir.
Yikes.
How does 17 plus? I apologize. 17 plus for a 21 to hit.
Yes.
All right, man. Bite attack. That's a 1d8. 7 plus 2 is 9 points of piercing damage.
Yikes.
As the and if you would, sir, please make me a Constitution saving throw.
Uh, 21.
21. Yeah. You fight it off. The disease from the fangs on the werewolf that does not take hold as your body fights off the effects. That is going to be it for Tarook's turn. So, Nat, you are up. Corallos, you're on deck.
You want me to make that con save, Tim?
I'm sorry. Yes, please. Constitution saving throw, if you will.
13.
13 still fails, man. All right, we'll keep trying. Apologize. Nat, you're up. Corallos, you're on deck.
All right. I'm still staying trusty faithful. I'm loading up another arrow.
Yep.
All right. 14.
14 does not hit. You see as the arrow kind of you just barely miss him as he quick. He's big, but he is quick in this form. So the arrow just misses as it sails past the head.
Oh, this is bad.
Yeah. Anything else you wish to do on your turn?
Maybe step back an extra 5 feet just to make sure that there's just a little extra space because I don't know how fast this sucker can run.
Yeah, I got you. All right, so you should.
Yeah,
Back
move me
up.
back about 5.
That's
feet.
5. That's it.
Perfect. I'm good.
Okay.
Okay, Corallos, you are up. Beldan, you're on deck.
Cool.
Shooting a Eldritch Blast at him.
Shoot 2 more Eldritch Blasts. Roll for the attack, man.
First guy is a 19.
19 hits.
It's 14 damage.
14 damage on that one.
And then, ooh, 25.
Yeah, that hits. Roll some damage.
Oh, come on.
That is a 6.
6.
Yes.
Okay.
Not bad, my
Yeah.
friend.
He is still standing. Worn him down. He's still up. Is that it for your turn?
That's it. Yeah.
Okay. Beldan, you're up. Torrin, you're on deck.
Ready.
For my action, I'd like to use my domain preserve life skill,
Mhm.
and I'd like to distribute 10 hit points to Corallos and 10 hit points to Torrin,
Yeah.
Nice.
and that'll be my turn.
Turn. All right. So you guys
Greatly
get
appreciated.
10 hit points back each.
Huge.
Huge. It was huge. Torrin, you're up.
Right.
And
Here
Tarook-
goes nothing.
I'll never do that again, I swear. I
Oh,
feel
fitting for
dirty.
tonight.
All right. I'm gonna take another swing at him with Chaos Star. True,
All right.
buddy. I'm sorry. Trying to find my D4 here. I'm sorry.
That was one
Yeah.
turn. It's gone by already. 6 seconds.
So that's 12. 18.
18 hits. Roll damage.
Sorry, Tarook. 9.
He's still up. On. He is still up. I'll say that. Is that it for your turn?
Yeah.
All right. Wow. All right. We're up to Tarook. Nat, you're on deck. All right.
Got it.
I hate to say it, we're just gonna rinse and repeat here. There's not too much else you can do. All right. I'm going to roll to see where this goes. All right. 2 claw attacks at you, Corallos. Bite attack at you, Torrin. So let's start with the claw attacks. Good Lord. That's a 22 to hit
Yeah.
and a 16 to hit.
Yes.
That hits?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a warlock, man. Yeah, that hits.
Yeah. I forgot how much the armor gives you, or does it give you an AC boost on that, or
I
That's
get, I
not-
think 1 from that.
1 from it? Okay. Okay. Well, the 2 claw attacks hit you. There's no way. That's 10 points of piercing on the first one. 10 points of piercing on the second one.
Nice.
I rolled max damage twice in a row. Okay. Claw attacks are done. Bite towards you, Torrin. All right. How does 21 grab you?
18. Yep, that hits.
I'm rolling well. I apologize.
Uh,
Bow, bow.
damn it, Tarook.
I apologize. 1d8 plus 2. Oh, well, that's not too bad. That's 3 points of piercing damage.
Finally, a break.
And con save, please.
Sorry, trying to do math.
Our strong point.
19.
Oh yeah, you save. Once again, your body's natural,
Dragons.
antibodies in your form fights off the disease from taking hold. So you're good. That's it for Tarook's turn. Nat, you're up. Corallos, you're on deck.
You're right. Just best that I can keep doing is what I've been doing.
Mm-hmm.
We're rolling for the attack. Tarook, I'm so sorry, baby. I have to hit you with that nat 20.
Go ahead and roll damage just for the heck of it.
What was that?
Wow.
I said roll damage just for the heck of it, but I don't think it matters. You rolled a nat
6.
20. 6. Did you double the dice on that?
I did not.
Nat 20.
Forgetting.
We always double the dice.
So
I know. So
12
I would take whatever I
plus-
roll.
Whatever you rolled times 2, and then add that modifier on the end.
So 1 times 2 is 2 plus 5 is 7.
7. All right. Yeah.
Because I can math.
okay, Matt.
How
Why-
would you
why would
like
help
to
there?
do this, Nat? How would you like to do this?
All this is breaking my heart. I have tears rolling down my face.
Mhm.
I'm sorry, Rook. I pull back. Face it. It strikes him. I don't want to say strikes him in the heart because that'd kill him, but
It's like
Yeah.
his shoulders.
Yeah.
let's aim for above the heart, like one of the big arteries.
Yeah, no,
What-
and I think this is the first time in combat that we've been able to touch on this. If you guys, when you're fighting somebody, you can say that you want to hit. If if I tell you how you want to do this, you can choose to it be a non-lethal hit if you want
Okay.
to interrogate this person or whatever. Like you don't have to just kill them every time. I'll give you that option. Like I said, if you say ahead of time, no, this guy's gonna die, then I'm not gonna give you the option because you've already said that you want dead.
Right.
But in a case like this, I know you're not trying to kill somebody in the party. So
Right.
if you want it to be a non-lethal hit,
Yes.
you can do so now.
That sounds good. Thanks for letting me know that. So yes,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
a
it's for
non-lethal.
everybody. If you want to, just for the sake of moving forward.
Right.
All right, now here's the fun part. As Nat lets loose her arrow, which sinks into the shoulder of Tarook, you start to see the madness and the enlarged form of this werewolf kind of shrinks down, and you start to see a more wolf-like form as he falls unconscious. The foaming and the strain of the muscles in his arms and his legs is gone as he's now almost like he's back in control. And then you see the slow receding of the hair and the mane as you see your friend lying unconscious on the ground.
I'll run up to him and see if he's okay.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna.
I'm right, not far behind you, Beldan.
We
He is
got it.
breathing. He's breathing, but he's
we played-
unconscious.
Breathing but unconscious, and he's still a wolf though.
No, he is.
He's back to
He
Tarook.
is
Okay.
rookie.
back to being a Goliath.
Got it.
Unconscious Goliath face down on the rock of this open garden that you're in.
Thank goodness he's alive.
Yes, he is alive.
Can I drink one of the potions of healing I have?
Do it. Go ahead and mark it off.
Put these away. Not leave
I know we're not in combat anymore, but I just wanted to ask this. Would I be able to go back here? Crap, gotta find it again. Would I be able to do like a cure wound spell on him, or is that for combat only?
No,
yeah,
it's
sorry?
whenever you want.
You can do whenever you want. Yeah.
Okay. Can I? I'll go ahead and I'll do the cure wounds on Tarook or
All
up
right.
on Tarook.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me.
It's a
Your
D.
wounds.
1d8 plus whatever your what I don't remember what you used to I don't know what you used to cast spells, but 1d8 plus whatever you used to cast spells.
Let's see.
Your wounds for a ranger. What would be?
I'm not
Oh,
sure.
it's a 1d8 plus 4.
Oh, there you go.
Go ahead and roll.
Okay. Total of 6.
All right, Tarook, you come to consciousness with 6 hit points. Back in your charming Goliath form.
Oh,
Def. Oh my god, that worked.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and top off his tank a little though. Here's another one.
Please
what
do.
happened?
Let's see, that's 6.
Well,
Nat, why is your arrow in my chest?
Base.
just hold still. I'm gonna take this back, okay? 1,
Just
2.
Tarook, look over here.
Oh, that's
I
looked
know,
like it hurt.
buddy. I know. I'm sorry. Just don't look at it.
Oh,
Just don't look at it. It will be okay. Yeah.
stick
Don't
my
poke
finger
it.
in
Don't poke it.
Don't poke it.
Don't poke the area.
Oh,
Oh, 4, 6,
Rookie, honey, listen to me.
6,
Don't poke it.
oh.
But here, just
11 plus 6. You get 17 points back too.
there you go. All right, you
Yeah.
start to feel a little more like yourself.
All right, Beldan.
God damn, I'm potent.
Oh.
You all right, man?
What?
breathe.
Where are we? What happened? Where's the?
Well, do you
right.
want the rookie? Do you want the good news or the bad news, my dear?
I don't. It doesn't matter. What
Well,
happened?
Well, the good news is I smacked the piss out of our doppelganger friend and he's dead. The
That
bad news
trash
is,
We're still in the shadow.
yeah, we're still in that
place.
pocket dimension, and you
You
got
turned the
really
doppel-
What
hairy.
do
all
you
of a sudden.
mean?
Like,
the dump.
doggish, kind of canine looking.
I mean, it was a wolf, dude. Come on.
What? Okay, hold on. First of all, just tell me exactly what the hell's going on. Stop pussyfooting around.
All right, you turned into a damn werewolf, dude.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a what?
Like
a werewolf.
big, scary, furry.
Kind of cool looking, can't lie.
It was kind of cool. I'm not
It, you
I
did look
was
pretty
scared
neat.
because it looked so cool. I was like, "Oh,
And I stomped the ground. Oh, damn it!
Yeah,
I became a.
for a few days.
This is what I was worried about. Nira. Oh, did I hurt any of you guys?
No.
I mean, you tried, but we're good.
no." I like elbow crawls. Shut up. No, man. No, don't worry about it.
On the side where you one of those claw attacks kind of cleaved in you, you just feel a slight wincing of pain, like.
I'm sorry, my friends.
It's okay. We're not upset at you.
It's okay, buddy.
You got dog bites all over your arms, Torrin.
Just hide
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
Mend. What dog bites? The skin's there. It's there. I don't know what you're talking about.
My scales have always had those puncture wounds in them. Oh, also, I would like to hand Corallos one of my health potions.
Thank you.
Yeah,
It's not a bad idea because I don't know how long we're going to be in
there you go.
Bloodhouse hell.
Who knows when the next time we'll get a good night's rest. So
Listen, I can't lie to you guys. All right, if a bed jumps out and tries to eat me, I'm freaking done. All right, I'm done.
You'll never trust another bed again.
I'm
Sleeping on the floor for the rest of my dwarf life.
I'm
With
hitting anything that jumps out at us. Bed, wolf, naked elf. They're getting smacked.
Okay.
I'll apologize later.
Here you are. You're
This
still
garden.
in the center of the hedge maze. Tarook, you are sore, but you are yourself again. And as we discussed, moving forward, upon the next time we level up, you will be a level 1 werewolf, multi-classing barbarian and werewolf.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, did any more, like, I guess after this happened, any more entrances open up anywhere in this center maze, or are we still stuck in the center?
You got the pathway that you came, and there's 2 or 3 other pathways leading further. I guess you could call it further north into the maze. But just what's around you. You're in that open clearing. The doppelganger's dead body's right there, and
Check the body.
I'm glad you said check because I was definitely going to kick it.
Check the body before he kicks it.
roll me.
I'll wait. I'll patiently wait.
No, I was going to say roll me an investigation if you're going to
Okay.
check the doppelganger's body.
No, I'm
Ooh,
going to patiently
14.
wait to kick the body. That's what I'm patiently waiting to do.
Oh, you wait and you kick it?
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till they're done checking it, and then I'm gonna kick it because I'm still
Okay.
mad at this little bastard.
Okay, roll me investigation for whoever's checking the body.
14.
14.
14.
Okay, you don't find too much on him, although he does have a parchment kind of crumpled up in a pouch with 35 gold on him.
Cool. Bank.
Noise.
And as you look at the parchment that he had on him, there is a small message written on it that reads, "The master grows impatient. You've been tasked to deal with the interlopers. Get it done." Signed only with a cursive S at the
Ooh.
bottom of the missive.
S for secrets. All right. Well, I'll show everybody else what I found about that message. Anybody? And if that was it, I guess Torrin can kick the body now.
Okay, roll me an attack.
Oh man, I hope it's a 1. That'd be great.
Please let it be.
It's not. It's 17.
17 hits, roll damage.
Oh, I guess it would be unarmed.
Yeah, it's unarmed.
It's 7.
7 points of bludgeoning damage as you field goal kick this dead body, and you just see the head kind of snaps off to the side, and you hear the cracking of the jaw.
And it's good.
Good.
It's dead. He doesn't move. The doppelganger has ceased living.
Seen this before. I was double checking.
So
Now, there, like I said, there are to
over there?
piggyback on Beldan's original question, there are a couple pathways that you can take to go further into the maze.
So everything behind us has been closing off.
Is it in the living room?
Yes. The hedge
How
Right.
maze.
tall
Check the
is
living
the
room.
hedge maze?
I
Yeah.
apologize. What did you say, Corallos?
How tall is it?
The actual greenery itself is about 15 feet high. And you've already observed that it has magical properties and regenerates. And as you guys moved through the maze last week, the pathways behind you would close off and change.
So forward's really the only way we can go.
Yeah.
I wonder how he got in here.
What are you doing,
He
baby?
probably
Is it-
cheated and teleported himself
I
in
mean,
here.
or maybe he came in through one of these paths. Are there any tracks that we could maybe see that he made coming out of any of these paths?
For the first thing, I'll answer your question. I'm going to give you 2 rolls. To look for tracks or whatever, go ahead and roll me investigation for whoever wants to do that.
Please help. I have no. Please help, guys. Pretty
we
please
have no
help.
intelligence.
Help me look for this. I'm just an
No
average,
intelligence.
just an average city dwarf. Help me look for this.
Yeah, that's a 4
15.
for me.
For
Investigation.
Yeah, I got a
You're a
17,
little
which is
stressed
not
out.
bad.
I got a 17 also.
I rolled a
Nice.
15.
okay, you
Pretty
do
20. So I got you boys.
Yeah.
you guys do not see anything in the way of tracks. You don't know if that's just the fact that whether this doppelganger, either he didn't walk through here or if he was teleporting or what. You do not see any tracks to follow. Now, as to your original question about how do you think you got here and out, go ahead and roll me an Arcana check for that.
Yeah, all right.
I can do Arcana.
I got an 11.
I got
I got a 10.
17.
17.
Oh yeah, thanks, Corallos.
Ooh, that's 19.
All right.
Nice, Tarook.
So between each of you, you gather from what Torrin said about how you guys got here, more than likely there is another means of teleporting through planes of existence. You do know that there's a spell such as plane shift, which is more than likely what he used originally, but there are other methods to teleport or to be transported from one realm to another. And there's probably a more practical way, because casting a spell like that's going to cost components. So there's probably a more practical way that he moved in and out of this little personal slice of paradise it is.
Hey, Corallos, can you?
Yes?
Are you still using your fancy magic vision at all?
Oh, I can do that whenever I'd want. What's up?
Maybe I know we didn't find anything on him, but maybe we missed something, and that's how he was moving around.
I will check.
Magic. Okay, the only thing you get is the maze itself. You don't nothing on his person.
Thanks, man. It was worth a try. It was worth a try.
It may still be. Give me a second. I gotta look something up.
By the way, every time you cast that, I'm working under the assumption that you know that you get magical pings on each of you for the items that you carry. Okay, so the only thing I'm going to give you is things that you wouldn't expect.
Makes sense. I can see what school the magic is, right?
I believe you can. In the case of what are you looking at? The maze itself?
Yes.
The maze itself, that would be. Good question. It's probably, if I'm going to break it down like that, it's multiple. There's illusion magic.
Okay.
Is conjuration. There's different schools of magic used in the maze itself.
Okay. So not strictly illusion.
No, it's not. You do know that from the dealings that you had previously, you know that the whole illusionary magic with the madness just being in proximity to the maze itself, that was illusionary.
Okay.
But it's not solely illusionary magic.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Yeah.
So we have 3 paths then.
We talking
Go
left,
ahead.
right, and center? Or?
Yeah. When it comes to moving forward in the maze, it'll be the same as last week. Roll me intelligence checks for moving forward, because we don't have.
All right, I'm going to do the same as last week. I abstain from the moving forwards. I trust the people that are way smarter than me. Being the average guy, it's like, yep, you guys have survived out there. You got this. I believe in you.
Trust the people.
Yeah, I'm definitely just gonna follow.
All right.
All
so-
right.
And that's the big spender. Let's see it.
Wait, what are we saying again?
Intelligence check.
Oh, intelligence. Well, let's see. I rolled a 16 and I have +4 intelligence, so I'm a dirty 20.
32.
I have
Yay.
18. 16
18.
plus 2.
Okay.
Got a 10.
10. All right. Yeah. All right. Nat leading the way. You start to head forward in the maze using the path on the right, just on instinct, and you start to head forward through the maze, and you come across after about. Okay, I'm going to say that was about 20 minutes of travel. So on that, will everybody roll me Constitution saving throws, please?
13,
Yes.
17.
18.
Dirty 20.
Nice.
We still get the bonus from Bless.
No, that only lasts a minute, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've got a 15 then.
Okay. Everybody.
13.
Okay, everybody passes, but Torrin. Torrin, you take points of cold damage.
Oh, now you fail the con save.
And everybody else takes 5 points of cold damage.
Oh no, it's so cold.
You said how much for me there, Tim?
10 points of cold damage for the extreme temperatures out here in this hedge maze.
Take another little sip out of my private stash. It's cold. It's so cold.
Very bitter cold. But moving forward, you do come across once again not nearly as big as the place in the center where you met the doppelganger and you had the fight with werewolf Tarook. It's a small cube opening, and you find a well, an actual stone well that has a armored knight standing in front of it, and he does not regard you or speak. He just stands there completely still. And the well itself is actually, I tell you what, anybody who just looking at it, go ahead and roll me perception checks.
Is it made of stone?
Yeah, the well is made of stone.
I do stone cunning instead. Actually, no, perception's higher. Never mind.
15.
22.
21.
Corallos is cold, man.
Yeah. I prefer the heat.
But okay, yeah, for those higher rolls, you notice runes written all over the well.
Ooh.
And is anybody speak Abyssal?
I do.
You do. You recognize some of them, and if you want, roll me an Arcana check with that, Corallos.
Not with that die. 12. 12.
It's tough to make out. It's a very old runes. Some of them are not complete.
Okay.
But there are abyssal runes written around the entirety of the stone well. And the next thing you hear is the creaking of the plate armor as this head
I
just
don't like
wraps.
that.
What do you do?
That thing just moved. That thing just moved, didn't it?
Did the armor just move?
Shall
I kill it?
No.
No, don't kill it.
The last thing we need is to just start swinging at something.
Do you guys want me to hit it with a rock?
Cursed. Rock is a good idea. Just a little
Let's take a step back first. Take a step back and then try to throw the rock at it.
Can
I like this plan.
Or I mean, maybe you know what? Maybe we could just try talking to the weird metal thing first and see if it answers. I mean, it moved. It might talk.
It stands motionless.
Can I? What would I need to? Is there any way to check to see if it's alive? I guess. What would that be?
Well, listen first of all. See if you hear any breathing noises coming from it. Because I mean, if it's armor, you could probably hear an echo or something from inside of it.
You don't see. Okay, the way it looks, and I'll explain it to you. It's full plate mail. And by the way, if anybody wants to give me a history check, you may. But as I explained to you how it looks, it's full. I'm consider.
I didn't know that it's cold.
You know that it's cold.
I know that it's armor.
I got 19.
19.
18 plus 1. Yeah.
Okay. 22. Okay, Corallos and Tarook, what'd you getting at?
I honestly, hold on for me. I screwed all my thing up. I didn't know if I had a history modifier or not.
If it was alive, it'd be breathing.
Either way, regardless, I rolled a nat 20, so.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Okay. Nat, you know for a fact that this armor is old. It's
Okay.
older than the set of armor that you guys collected from the house. It's ancient.
Okay.
It is. You pay attention to some of the crafting on it, and it is. This thing looks like it has set out in the elements for who knows how long. And you also identify a crest on the chest of the armor
Okay.
to be that of a knight of a human king named Steris, who ruled the human kingdom of Thurandia pre-calamity.
Wow. It's been a long time since I've seen this.
How you spell that, Tim? Steris?
Yes, Steris. Starus.
Oh, okay. Simple. I was right.
Yeah.
I wasn't.
Okay. What the hell is it doing the whole way
I'm-
all the way out here?
I'm gonna try to shout. I want to shout at it. Can I shout at it? Or
What do you
Sure.
say?
I want to ask it if we can look at the well.
Go for it.
I
I
did
mean-
already.
Oh.
You just see the head.
Oh, that's a really nice suit of armor, guys. He just said we can look at it.
Okay.
All right. Well,
I'll go ahead and I'll lead the
no,
group.
you know what? I'll go first. This is my silly game. I'll see if he comes after me. So I'll lead.
All right, I got your back, Beldan.
Okay.
I'm
we
gonna
all-
use detect magic on the armor.
Good idea.
You
Leslie,
get,
do not
nothing,
lose my dice.
you get nothing on the armor. Detect
Oh,
magic, though. You
Nothing in it. Nothing.
no, but what you do get is the well itself lights up like a Christmas tree.
Whoa.
Corallos, what did you see?
he keeps doing that. He's gonna go blind.
We don't need that right now.
The armor's not magical, which has me really confused. But the well is really magical.
I want to walk up to the well.
You walk up to it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow Belden.
All right. Or what are you looking into it?
Well, I just want to see if I get close to the well, if he'll come after me or not. I'm trying to see if the coast is clear because I noticed Corallos was looking and whatever. It's
What
like, hey,
school of
Corallos, it
magic?
seems safe.
What is that?
What school of magic is the well?
Transportation.
Oh,
Ooh.
I think that's how we get out,
Ooh.
but I don't know how.
I want to look into the well.
You see a black void of nothing.
Well,
Cheery.
Are we close enough to the armor, me and Belden? To the armor guy?
Mm-hmm.
Can I look at him?
You look at him. I mean, it's a think of. I want you to think of is to something to equate it to English armor from the Crusades.
Ooh.
I mean, what you've got is that crossbar coming. It's vented for him to be able to breathe and see out of, but that's it. It's just full plate armor from head to toe.
So, do we all know he's a knight?
Yeah. From what you know,
So,
at least what the armor is. and
I
it was-
want to ask the armor again. It's not knight. Will this take us? Will this take us home?
Nothing.
Yeah, well, it was worth a shot. I got a
Absolutely.
nod.
Can I poke him?
You poke him. Okay. What you hear when you poke him, you hear a hollowness to the armor, and it just goes.
Guys, I don't think there's anything in here. Should I take
But
it?
if it's not how is it moving if it's not magic and there's nothing in it?
The well's
There's
got to
no
have something to
wind.
do with it. So there's just empty blackness in the well, huh?
Yeah.
What do you
no,
want to do with the armor?
Burn it.
Leave that in.
I like her style.
Child's a heretic.
Your child's
Listen.
a murder hobo. True.
Yes, she is. Yes, she's a huge murderer.
Chaotic.
Don't worry, I'm
proud of her.
keeping that in.
Chaotic neutral if I've ever
Chaotic.
seen one.
Chaotic neutral. Yeah.
Are we gonna try to bag this armor even though it was really nice to us? Is that the plan?
Should I take the helmet off?
I don't know, man. This place is
Um,
freaky.
Let's figure out the well first, and then once we figure it out, then we'll take the armor.
Well, so what do you do? They're looking at the thing. You're looking at the armor. What do you do?
Let's pick up.
right.
Okay, let's see how deep the well goes. Let's pick up a rock. What?
All right. You know what? Okay.
I'm gonna start
Alright.
ritual casting comprehend languages.
Okay.
I'm intrigued.
Armor?
I want to know.
It takes me
armor.
10 minutes, but no, on the well.
On the well. Okay. Comprehend language. All right.
Oh,
now,
that's even
okay.
better.
here's the thing. The comprehend language, it does help you, but you already speak the abyssal. What you're having trouble
Right.
with the runes, the actual runes, which now between comprehend languages and you being able to read at least some of it, you get the idea that there were runes written on the side of this well for the sake of transportation purposes, but you don't know anything beyond that. And you can tell that these were written a long time ago.
All right. So
Guys, can I lift the helmet off?
do it? Just do it.
Wait.
Just go ahead.
Ask him if you can.
Can I
Maybe.
lift your helmet off?
Oh,
Okay, there's something
Yeah.
different.
All right. Go for it,
All
Tarook.
right. All right, ready?
let's see
All
what's
right.
in there.
All right, everybody. Oh, God. Here we go. Oh. All right, 1 for the money, 2 for the show. 3, get ready? We're all going to die. Go.
As you lift the helm off, you see a skeleton head.
Ah, no, oh.
Put it back. Put it back. Put it back. Put it back.
Right back up.
Put it back.
Well, that explains why he couldn't say anything, and why we didn't hear breathing.
Knight, do you want to come with us?
No response.
Okay, cool. That means he wants to hang out. I say we leave him here.
Can I use awakened mind on the night?
Awaken
Can I do it
mind?
again?
There's
Yeah.
We're
Yeah,
going
here we
deep.
go.
there's some things
I'm
happening here.
trying everything, man.
read me what you got for awakened mind, and while you do that,
Oh, it
Oh
took its
my-
helmet off itself.
Oh, no.
he took his helmet off and put it to his side.
You know what? A
Um,
bed is a lot worse than this. So I'm okay with. Yeah.
I mean, hey, not even a minute ago, I was just a freaking werewolf. So
All right, so we've got a nice skeleton, a ghost cat,
Oh.
a werewolf.
Are you curious about our day, Mr. Skeleton? Because that's what it looks like.
When you mentioned the werewolf.
Oh,
I can communicate telepathically with any creature I can see within 30 feet. I don't need to share a language for it to understand telepathic utterances, but the creature must be able to understand at least one language.
Mm-hmm. He does.
Huh.
You can telepathically communicate with him. What do you want to say?
Will this transport us back to Thrandia?
Yes, of course it will.
Corallos, you're talking with him? Ask him why he's a skeleton.
doing that freaky mind thing again.
Don't ruin this. I got them right where I want them.
What?
Ah! And he good. He
Ah!
hit you to room.
Ah, there- I think I shat my pants.
You're too easy. My goodness.
Can we hear this laughter now, or is
Yeah,
this
no,
just
he's
for?
literally, you hear him. You see the skeleton head talking.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna be sick.
Well, everyone needs to have a little sense of humor.
Ugh.
All right,
Never did.
Skeletor, that was pretty funny. Now,
Ugh.
please, we've had
Yes.
a long, terrible night.
Yeah,
All right,
sounds
house-
like it. Which
yeah,
one of
house
you is the
full.
werewolf? Is it
Me.
you? And he
Well,
points at you,
it's-
Torrin.
Me? No. Where dragons are.
I
Tarook,
mean,
were dragons aren't real, are they?
I don't. Wait, rock, paper, scissors if they're real.
Okay.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. What?
They're clearly not the smart ones.
They're real. They're real. They're real.
it'd be
Okay.
funny though if he
Yeah,
lost
okay.
his
No,
hair
I
and
am
turned
not
into
a
a human.
were-dragon.
You shed the scales and become human.
That
That
would
would
be
be
the
weird.
worst transformation ever.
Sir Knight, what do we have? How does this well work? Like, how will it take us back to Thurandia?
And you see as he does a very grotesque bow, he goes, "My lady, it's simple. Somebody wrote runes on this thousands of years ago, but they have become in disrepair. This, as I know it, is a well of many worlds. This
Okay.
well, if it was active, it would be able to transport you anywhere on any plane of existence."
Two things. One, George, maybe you can help the guy out by cleaning up his armor so it doesn't squeak as much. It's a little less stiff. Two, could I use mend on the well to fix it?
Mend? Not to redraw a transportation circle.
Well, I mean, not to reach. Well, let's
Trying
Sir
to
Knight,
make
what do you mean by not active?
Well, as you see,
no, hold on. It says I can repair magical items, constructs, but can't restore magic.
there you go.
Fair enough.
As you see, thousands of years ago, I don't know who, but a wizard, someone with magical capability, drew a transportation runes on this well. It would give you the ability to transport through many different realms of existence. And it's a way out of this ungodly place.
Would there be any way, like, would it take us to somewhere at random, or would we have a say or any control into where we go?
I guess that would depend on the skill of the wizard or whoever
Okay.
tried to repair the runes on the.
I give
Hold
Corallos
on,
a little
hold
look
on,
like,
hold on,
you got
hold
this.
on. Hey, Jack.
Jack.
Skellington.
He's
What
a
is
knight,
your-
Tarook. Show some
All right,
respect.
all right. Hold on. And Tarook
My
bows.
name is Sir Midagast.
So
Knight.
wait. Pendergast? Metagast.
Metagas.
Midagast. M-I-D. Midagast.
Gas.
Metagast.
G-A-S-T. Midagast. M-I-D-I. Gast. Midagast.
Okay.
All right,
What was the
sir. Metagast. How do we get this thing going? Do you know anybody so we can get the hell out of here?
I don't know many people in this realm. I was cursed and brought here, sadly.
How long have you been here for?
I don't know.
Well, did you have flesh on you?
What do you mean?
Were you did you have skin?
I've always had skin.
Oh man.
All right. Somebody
Tarook, don't
please-
tell
Tarook,
him.
move on. Tarook, move on.
All
Don't,
right,
don't,
Don't.
ixnay the bones, eh?
I'm just saying, come on. I mean, the guy's been here a long time. He's kind of lonely. Hey,
I am in service to the king, and when I return, I shall serve him as I did for years. But I've been stuck here, as you see, with no means to return to the real world.
Right. Okay.
King Steris certainly still rules as benevolent as he did the day that he took over. And I shall return to his service.
And I whispered to Torrin, come on, just let me tell him.
Oh, man,
already.
this is a real snowman moment.
Come on,
No,
you're ruining all the fun.
Stop it. The dude's clearly
Can
been
I
here too long.
try to redraw the runes?
You can. Now that if you guys go ahead and you make, I'll say investigation check with advantage, Corallos. Go ahead.
Torrin, I'm just saying, if we tell him,
17.
You know, that he's been here too long.
You see now, taking a closer look at it, you would have to redraw some of the trace some of the runes around, but there's also some actual physical repair that would need to be done to the well. There's some of the rocks and stones that were piled up or either missing or have fallen over. So there would be this would be, if you tried to repair this, it's going to be a group ability check.
Okay.
I'll let two of you, as far as it would be, I'll let two of you do checks for restructuring the stonework around, just to rebuild some of the well, because it's kind of caved in certain places. I'll let somebody do a different check for retracing the runes around it.
Okay.
I'll give rebuilding it a shot.
Okay.
All
I've
right,
got that.
What would you base all that off of, Tim? Is
Yeah,
it
that's-
intelligence, wisdom?
Okay, if you
We
said
should play by
Beldan-
strength.
It'd be
Yeah,
strength for rebuilding, I'm assuming.
yes, it would.
And I've got that hardened thing, so I got advantage on those.
Yeah.
All right,
So-
if it's a strength check for the rebuilding, I'm down.
Okay.
And I will
I'll let
assist.
two of you do that. I'll let two of you, if you want it, one of you can have advantage or both of you can roll. So whichever way you want to do that.
I mean, I have that thing you gave me. That's why I figured I'd do it.
Okay, so you've already got strength.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the hardened.
Hardened. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's up to y'all then, however you want to do it.
All right. Do you want to roll together or do mine's a
gonna have
plus
advantage
5?
regardless. So what I'll say for
Okay.
that, I'll let you roll once, and Beldan, you get advantage for your ability.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna roll now. So that is that's trash. That's
My first
9.
My first one's a dirty 20.
7. 11, that's 12.
Okay. 12 and a dirty 20. That
Dirty 20.
that definitely gets it done though. So it takes you
Nice.
maybe I'll say about 15, 20 minutes just to kind of look around. And you do have to go a little bit into the maze, not far, not anywhere that you would lose track of where you are, but you find a few rocks and things that when you kind of build it back up. Now, the next ability check I'm going to give for whoever wants to finish tracing the runes around the well itself, which I assumed Corallos, you wanted that.
Tarook, here's the flask, Tarook. Have a little bit of that.
Thank you. Hey,
It's going to be an Arcana.
Beldan,
Mm.
Torrin, watch this. I'm gonna offer it to the skeleton
And
guy.
everybody wants
Let's
to
see if we can
assist
see it go
Corallos.
through his neck.
If anybody wants to assist Corallos to give him an advantage on that.
What skill are we looking at for? Because I can help.
So basically, if there's anything that you can think of, Nat, that you could, you know what I'm saying? Like, what could you bring to helping him as far as the magic on this thing? If you can, like I said, sell me on it, and I'll give him advantage for you helping him.
I've got
Okay.
stone. No, that's Nat.
So we're recreating the actual drawing.
Yeah. You're recreating the rune tracings around the stone well itself.
I can offer a sleight of hand because
Hmm.
I'm going to offer for sleight of hand because when you're trying to
Mm-hmm.
retrace runes, you need to be extremely accurate with
Mm.
it, especially if you're trying to interpret. And if you botch it up, it might, who knows,
Yeah,
it might
I'll say
divide you
you
into
can sure.
pieces. What was that?
I said no. I'm going to say yeah because you're
I
pretty
like
dexterous.
that, Nat.
I'll give Corallos, I'll give you advantage on it since she's helping you as far as you can basically tell her what runes need to be where and in some of the tougher places where maybe a more precise
Maybe a smaller, more delicate hand.
yeah. So I'll give you advantage on the roll.
All right, you want both of us to roll or?
Just him.
Okay.
That's an 18.
19.
18.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Very
First roll
good.
was a nat 1.
Ooh.
Oh, thank God for advantage. Oh my
19.
God.
Okay, very good. It takes you a little bit of time. I'm going to say for everybody in the party, once again, will you roll me a Constitution saving throw?
That's a
10.
6.
18 and 4. I'm going to roll the other one just in case.
6 for
22.
me.
13.
I suck.
What did you get, Belden?
22.
20. You got the 22. Corrales, what did you get?
16.
16. Okay. So the only people who passed were Corrales and Belden.
Thank you, Hardened.
Corrales and Belden, you take 5 points of cold damage. Everybody else takes 9 points of cold damage.
It's
But-
is everyone starting to feel a little nipply?
At the end of it, you have
Scaled.
reconstructed the Well of Many Worlds as best to your capability. You've restructured it. You have retraced the runes around the well. And you see certain ones start to
Oh boy.
kind of light up and on.
I think it's happy.
I hope so.
It appears to be working.
I want to look in the well again.
You look down into the well, you don't see anything.
Awesome.
Hey, listen here. Since the runes are starting to work, and if we go down there and we go home, do you want to take Skeletor with us?
I was gonna ask the same thing. Do we want to?
Sir Metagast, do you want to come with us?
It would be better than staying here for eternity.
And there's that answer.
All right,
Can't
listen.
beat that.
You can come with us and join our party, but you have to. The first thing you have to do is we get there. You have to take off your armor and you have to drink some ale with me.
That's a deal, sir. And he puts out.
Shake hands.
Yeah.
And as I'm shaking his hand, I whisper to Torrin and Beldan, "Yes, now we're gonna see all the liquor go through his bones."
What is wrong with you, man?
Terrible.
I love it. Let's do this.
I think even Mr. Kitty's excited by this.
Yeah. Okay. And oh, by the way, Belden, he's still kind of clung to your shoulder. He's
Fully
a
healed.
little cold, but he's good. He's still with you. He
Everybody
just,
can see him now, right? Just
he's
everyone can see him.
you
Light
see
cat. It exists. Okay.
A light aura around a cat-shaped figure. That's what you've seen this whole time. Just as a reminder for everybody.
Okay, Mr. Kitty is still a thing.
Yeah, he's still there.
Okay.
And not a figment of my imagination, you bastards.
I believed you. I mean, like I said, I saw Chicken Tarook, so
We're not revisiting
And now,
Chicken
and now
Tarook.
we've seen Werewolf Tarook.
yeah.
I
Now
wonder
we've
what
seen
animal
Werewolf
we'll see next.
Tarook. We've seen a Bloody
All
House.
right, easy with
We've
that
seen
word.
Zombie Tarook.
Easy with that word.
You're right. You're right. Sorry, Tarook.
I want to see Giraffe Tarook. I think that'd be great.
It's a giraffe.
The well is functional,
All right.
and you do notice that. Let me bring up my stats for this.
It's like somebody help me get up on the lip of this thing. I'm gonna do it.
I got you, Beldan.
All right.
Tarook, hold on to him.
Sorry,
Eight,
Tim,
You
go
said
ahead.
there's 8 runes.
8 runes in particular around the base of the well itself are constantly lit, and they're no longer flickering. They are just on.
Maybe that's how many people can go through. Or maybe that just means his batteries are charged. I don't know.
Patient.
Roll me Arcana check for whoever wants to.
Sure. I know that it's cold.
I guess
Alright.
we'll all do it.
It's very cold.
17.
Plus, that's a 21.
12.
Good job.
All right, between most of you guys, from working on it, and rebuilding it, and kind of having a better understanding of Corallos actually being able to read the language, you get that this particular well can take you to several different locations, and that, yeah. There is a way to control which location you go to,
So it's like Bill and Ted. Yes.
but you're not
Similar.
exactly sure-
Okay.
not
We just need to
exactly sure how it
figure.
works. What you see before you is, like I said, and there is a basket, like a typical well bucket connected to a chain that you could use to lower down. But
How big is the basket?
it is big enough to fit a person.
Ah.
Beldan, look at this basket, my friend. Do you and Mr. Kitty want to go first?
Oh man, dude. I kind of want to ask a question real quick before we give this a go because I just feel like bog stuff all over again. All over again.
Well,
Hold on. Let me just ask.
That's
All right,
your
so
question.
you said there's 8 runes.
8 runes have remained lit around the base.
It's like Sir Matic asked, do you know where these 8 runes go? Have you used this before?
Never. It's never worked before.
Oh man. So what about the other? Oh no, you were brought here. Never mind.
Have you seen other people here before?
Have I seen other people? You know, there was a madman with an axe about. It had to have been maybe a month or 2 ago. I remember him. He tried coming at me, and I defended myself, and then he ran off.
Yeah, we found him.
Oh
Yeah.
he's dead. Yeah, he's dead.
yeah. I have his axe in my bag. So he should not be bothering you anymore, sir.
There was an elf, but I think he's the one that brought me here. So
Oh,
I don't know. I
bastard.
haven't seen him either.
We
Well, don't
killed
worry,
him,
he's
too.
dead too.
Yeah.
He's dead too.
That
That's
one was
alright.
my fault. And by my fault, I mean I killed him.
What's it like not having eyelids?
What the Tarook?
Can you
I
read
don't
the
know.
runes?
What did you say, Corallos?
Sir Mitigas, can you read the runes?
How can he read? He has no eyelids.
Shut up, Tarook. Shut up.
Tarook, please.
I understand the meaning behind some of them, but not all of them. Such as
Well-
this one over here, and he points at one of the ones that's lit up. He goes, I'm getting a.
Hey.
It translates to Great Forest, but I don't know where that would be.
Corallos, you cast comprehend languages, right?
Right.
You understand written stuff too.
But he didn't know what all of the runes meant. Just because you can read a written language doesn't mean that you understand their arcane symbols for a teleportation.
Oh, okay.
Great forest, you said.
That one in particular, yes.
That
I
one.
don't know
That-
where that would be. Would
That
be
narrows it down so much.
Would
But
that be
wait.
the Feywild?
Right.
Would that be the realm that you all are from and where I'm from?
Do you know any others?
Nope.
Well,
Remember what hey guys, listen. Remember what the centaurs told me about my sister?
mhm.
And something about in the central woods, maybe the great forest or
The Central Woods.
What if
It-
wait a minute.
What if it's Nimblewood?
Yes. Or what if each rune here represents a different place? We just have to figure this out. But I don't know where to begin.
Can I touch one of the lit up runes?
I was thinking
Sure.
the same thing, Corallos.
Sure. Which one you touch?
Not the Great Forest one. Yeah, roll. Yeah.
Okay. You see one and you put your hand on it, and the rune itself grows brighter.
Whoa.
You feel as a surge of arcane energy surges from the well itself, and you feel as energy, kind of like a swirling vortex, opens inside the well.
Oh,
So
And as you pull your hand away, the vortex remains.
can we so when we look in the well, all we see is the vortex now?
Yeah, you see this swirling arcane energy, almost like looking at a night sky. You see like blue, purples, and pinks, all with
Wow.
star background.
Corallos, You
Okay.
beautiful genius. I think you figured it out. We touch each rune and it teleports us there, but we have to figure out which ones are these.
Like each location. Okay.
We can pick one and just go.
Can I touch the Great Forest one?
You do that, and this one glows like a pale green, and you see as once again the vortex changes, and the arcane energy starts swirling a little differently this time, but a different vortex opens up inside of the well and starts swirling.
Oh,
And I guess the only way we're gonna know is if one of us goes.
Okay.
I'll jump in.
Hold on. Before we do that, is there? Can we look for something else? Like maybe that's around that maybe we're missing that might give us clues as to what they are.
You're more than welcome to try. Roll me investigation.
All right. Does anybody want to help me out with it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Give it a try.
I'll help you.
So we. 11.
Trash.
19.
Yeah, 12. Or 10 actually. Yeah, that's
24. You're welcome.
He's so smart.
24.
Hmm.
There you go.
Not find anything.
Shit. Excuse me.
I'm going to give you guys one more opportunity, and I'll say that it'll be at advantage. I'll give you one more intelligence check on trying to figure out these runes.
All of us have advantage.
No, you can choose one person who will have advantage.
I would say
Who-
choose Nat. She's been rolling hot.
Who's
Yeah.
got the highest intelligence? Yeah, I mean, well,
Intelligence.
yeah.
That's actually not me, but
well, the highest out of the 5 of us knuckleheads.
I have +2 to my intelligence.
so do I.
I have -1,
All right,
so it's not
Nat,
going to be me.
You've got
I
the
have
hot
+2.
hand, Nat.
Oh, what was that, Rook?
You've got the hot hand, Nat. So you roll.
Oh boy.
Intelligence check with advantage.
$18.
18. Okay. With an 18, you figure out 6 of the runes. And it takes you some time. But between Corallos and you figure out the one that was the pale green, the one that Metagast talked about.
Okay.
That one would take you to Nimblewood. The other rune, Corallos, that you touched, that roughly translates to the Underdark.
I
That was
don't
close.
like how that sounds.
There's a third one that translates to Black Bog Swamp.
Oh,
Okay, remember that we do remember there.
There's
Vividly.
So that's somewhere where we're familiar.
a fourth one.
we're writing all this down, guys.
Of course.
Oh, no.
The
No.
fourth one is Feywild Forest.
Say it again, Tim. I'm sorry.
The fourth one is Feywild Forest.
Feywild Force. Rosie, have my pen.
Do you
Give
have
me your
colors
pencil. No, give me your
associated
pencil.
with all of them?
Yeah. Okay. Look, I'm giving you 6 out of the 8.
Yes.
Okay.
Go back to the first one, which was the Underdark. That one is like a silverish gray color.
Underdark Silver Gray.
Black Bog Swamp is black. It's like an obsidian colored.
Silver.
and-
Hold on.
Feywild Forest is a dark green.
Okay.
Okay.
The fifth one was Nimblewood. Six is a lightly colored blue, and it says Frostfell.
White,
Oh, sounds cool.
blue. What is it? Frostville?
Frostfell.
So Underdark, Black Bog Swamp, Feywild Forest, Nimblewood, Frostfell, It's number 5. Okay.
The 6th one is Drakenspire.
Oh.
Draken's Fire. Never heard of that place.
Torrin, you know, and I'm not going to bother you rolling. That's the capital of the Draconic Empire.
Mhm.
What color is that?
Gold. It's like a
Gold.
goldish yellow.
He loves gold.
You love gold.
Eat some interesting sightseeing.
Clue that you don't know. But upon inspecting them, one of them is a red color of energy that gives off of it. The last one is a deep blue, like a dark blue.
All right. If I have to venture a guess, which I'm going to anyway, if it's like that dark of a blue, it's got to be close to like a body of water or something. I mean, it's just, it only makes sense.
Okay, I'm giving you a little bit much there, but I'll tell you that there's only one major body of water in Thrandia, and that's the Silver Sea, which is on the western coast.
Okay.
Which is very.
All right, guys.
You guys.
All right. So since we figured out these 6 out of the 8, okay. Does anybody remember we were headed towards the centaurs, correct?
Yes.
Just nimble.
Were they?
Yeah.
How far away was Nimblewood from them? Maybe if we go to Nimblewood, because that's where
I think the centaurs are in Nimblewood.
I think Corallos is right.
also Dathan's punk ass. We found out that was going to be his next place to meet that little
Shriek.
ankle biter shriek.
Yeah, that's right.
So
I think
we can-
Nimblewood was like. Wow.
But also from Black Box Swamp, we heard from the centaurs as well about those sisters.
Well,
And
I'll
those
say
sisters
this
at
now.
Black Box, they dwell in the bog, and I've never heard of Frostfell before or the Feywild Forest.
Give me a history check.
Right?
All of us, or just
Yeah, for this, it's just open for anybody who wants to.
I've lived
6.
12.
It's like I've lived in the ground. I don't know. what that is.
16.
16.
16s. You know the Frostfell is to the north of Thrandia. It's pretty much an ice-scape mountains.
Yeah. So
What was the other one you asked about? Feywild Forest?
Yeah.
That's to the southeast of Thrandia. It's a large body of forest. And the only thing that you know about that is that there is a thin veil between the material plane and the Feywild and Feywild Forest.
fun.
All right. Well, now I think we have one shot at this. This will teleport us to anywhere we want to go, party. So, do we go to Nimblewood, make our bearings there, find Dathan, the centaurs, collect on our contract? Because don't forget, we're still on this contract.
That's right. I honestly, the contract was the last thing on my mind.
Yeah.
I just
So-
want to get back.
Yeah, I'm with
I'm with
Corallos,
him.
but I will say this. A, Dragonborn, not going to go to the Frostfell. I'm already freezing right now. B, none of y'all are dragons, and they're kind of, what's the right
Specious.
word? Specious. So I don't think just appearing in Drakenspire would be a good idea for the 4 of you.
Okay,
All
you
right.
hear this, Torrin. They would not be unwelcome. Just observed.
So unless y'all feel like being the new celebrities in town and being stared at by everybody, literally,
I'm relatively certain Nimblewood was our destination anyway.
Yes.
All right.
I'm definitely thinking
Nimblewood
Nimblewood.
was where you were heading originally.
All right, so
Nimblewood.
then this is where we'll go. We'll go to Nimblewood. We'll figure out from the centaurs, try to get Dathan, collect on our contract. Then we'll go and visit these other places.
Maybe get some food too while we're thinking about it.
Maybe get some
Food.
warm.
Food,
And warm.
warmth, women, men, maybe,
Okay.
and
Whatever. Hey,
and,
whatever you
and-
guys enjoy.
and some eyeballs for our friend over here.
Okay.
Sure.
And
Yeah.
islands.
Roke.
And eyelids. I'm just saying, it's gonna be. Listen, he has to at least keep his helmet on the whole time. People are gonna freak out.
That's not a terrible idea.
It's not, and I
All right,
don't think
Mr.
he would mind having his helmet on at all times.
All right, so Mr.
So,
Teddy, pin
Sir
your ass
Minigas.
down. Oh,
If it'll make things easier, I don't see why. But
That's
Yeah, right.
much. Yes, yes. Just
I really
listen,
don't have the heart to tell him. I just,
It,
You've
it
been
makes you look
gone.
more official, sir.
Yes, yes, and you've been gone a long, long time, and people,
what do you mean I've
they-
been gone a long time?
well, I mean, let's
Tarook, shut up.
uh,
It will be perfectly okay. You look fantastic in your armor. Let's go, guys. Because
Yeah, you
I'm getting colder by the second.
I think we should break it to him. I feel like we're doing a disservice by not breaking it to him.
we'll tell him when the time is right. I want him to drink with me first while he has no armor on.
I kind of
Anyway, all right, Beldan, do you want to hop in?
Yeah, I'll go first. Why
All
not?
right,
Basically understand how it works now. So where are you going?
Nimblewood, right? We're going to Nimblewood.
Yes.
Nimblewood.
Somebody
it is.
please hit that rune for me.
Okay, so you depress the rune and it lights up that pale green. The vortex cuts and then opens back up, and the swirling vortex is now within the cylinder of the
So you just hop in. Is that
cell. And yeah, basically what you notice as you start to hop in is that the bucket of the well actually enlarges as you get in it, so it fits you.
look at that? That's service right there.
Wow.
All right, so here we go. Everybody will go. I will be last. I'll lower you all down.
As
Wait,
you say that, the chain for the well, the bucket, starts lowering of its own volition.
Oh, all right.
Tarook, come on, you better get in here. Let's go.
Are we all going? All right, let's go. Everybody pilot, quick.
Y'all pilot.
Yeah,
Okay.
before this-
You start stepping in, you see as the well itself and the bucket actually enlarge to fit all of it.
It's bigger on the
Nice.
inside.
All right.
Starts to lower. And
I'm not
Mitigat
touching it.
would look around and he goes, "And good riddance," and gets in. And now the bucket starts to lower within the swirling vortex of arcane energy, and each of you lurch forward just a little bit, just from entering the vortex, and it starts spiraling faster and faster until
When will we stop? No one knows.
There's no earthly way of knowing where this river's
And-
flowing.
you don't recall how long that bucket continues to lower. It feels like an eternity.
As this is happening, I say to Pendergast, so, my friend,
Who?
when you take your helmet off, are you
Messed
ever
up that name
cold?
every time he said it.
He's gonna keep doing it too.
Yeah. What did you say, Tarook?
When you take off your helmet, are you cold?
Yeah, not anymore.
I mean, yeah, oh, please. You have to warn us, please, when you do that.
Why?
Let's just, it's,
You're just determined for this to happen, huh? I'll pull a mirror patch off of my robe.
Oh no.
There it is.
Oh
You can't tell the snowman it's melting. No.
Oh no.
Go ahead and mark that patch off.
Gotcha.
And you show him the mirror, and as Mitigas takes a look at the mirror, and he goes, and he kind of
see, that's what you did to us.
bucket kind of lurches back and forth a little bit from the sudden shift in weight. And then he gets back and he goes,
Oh, all right. All right, guys.
You
Tarook,
wanna just
shut
let
up.
him do
Shut up. Just let him be.
Is that how I look?
Yes.
It's been
Yes.
gone a long time.
Yeah.
How long
you're-
have I been in there?
You're-
We
Um,
don't know, Sir Midagast,
well,
but the crest on your armor, I recognize it from just stories that I've heard when I was a young child
That's disconcerting.
from many years ago.
I'm just gonna.
it's
You mean you didn't feel yourself like decaying, flesh coming along?
He's poking his eyes. No.
Sir Metagast, I'm
Sir
just gonna
Metagast,
give it
please
to you
stop that.
straight. You're basically ancient.
Ancient isn't the word. I mean, seriously.
And he is now, as he's taking off the gauntlets and inspecting the bony hand structure that he probably hasn't looked at in what has been centuries. And he's just
Here, you could use a drink. Let me see that flask, Beldan.
Here you
Let me see
go.
that flask. Here you go, my friend. Look, you can guess.
he's right through him.
Yes.
It's
Tarook,
wasteful,
you
but it's
jerk.
funny, and I'll allow
I
it.
don't like either of you right now.
I don't taste it. It's
So-
kind of bland. And he
Yeah, I'll take that. Here you go, Beldan. I mean,
Apologies, Sir Knight.
you know, this
Put
is
that
gonna
away.
be fun. Look, what are you shaking your head at me, Torrin? Corallos gave him the mirror, not me.
Roll me perception checks, everybody.
Poor fella.
Woohoo, nat 20.
That's
That
one.
one.
Crap.
11.
9
Strange
and
having a talking skeleton around, Corral.
13.
A little bit.
No, it's not in
Oh,
5.
wait, 10. I have a 10. A 10.
Well, I have a 21.
I got a 14.
All right, so Torrin, you and Nat notice it first. You start to see a light coming up from under the basket. It's starting to shine through, and as you guys kind of peer down over the side of the bucket that you guys are in, you start to see as a swirling vortex opens up, and you see a light. And as the bucket lowers down through the vortex, there's a sudden drop, I'd say about a 15 to 20 foot drop, almost like you were in like a amusement ride Tower of Terror, where it just goes and you lose gravity, but it catches. It's only like a 20-foot drop, and it catches again.
The tiniest bit of pee comes out.
And the bucket lowers and it hits solid ground. As you look around, you see you were surrounded by forest, underbrush, and greenery as far as you can see in every direction.
Where's the
Wow.
chain coming out of?
I immediately
Alright, so-
jump out of the basket.
Yeah, we're out.
The chain literally
Torrin,
leads
come
up
on.
to an opening in the sky.
Holy crap. Okay.
Come on, Torrin. All right.
Get out of
guys.
the bucket.
All
So
right.
there's no like sister portal in a sense.
There's basically you see as far as the canopy, and what you see is like a portal that is still open, very similar to the one that you saw when you looked down into the well. It's the other side, and you see the chain goes up into that and into nothing.
All right.
Kind
I
of
think
sad.
we're back here, but Sir Metagast, listen, you have to keep your armor on for right now. Just for now. Got to put it back on. And Tim, I do have a question about that.
Yeah,
So he's undead, correct?
he is undead.
All right. So like somewhere down the road at some point, will we be able to like figure a way out to bring him back to life? Flesh and all?
You would have to. You would. There are several ways that you could do it. That would definitely be something that you might have to consider down the road.
Okay. I'll just
Possess the skill now.
no, right. No, I know. I figured just
But
I just wanted to ask that
you
for
have to-
a future
there would be
reference.
some Serious magical influence to try to make him human again, if that's what you're trying.
Is there any, I guess, negative effects to him being not in the weird pocket portal or pocket dimension?
Not that you notice.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, that was.
Don't
gonna
want
be
our
my
new
next
best friend to
question.
just be like, "Oh, I'm free."
Crumble up.
Yeah, and then he just kind of.
No, you whatever is keeping him up and alive could sustains him regardless of the plane of existence that he's on.
Cool.
Okay, cool. All right. So, Sir Pendergast, you just have to keep your armor on, okay? People,
Understood.
all right. People may get freaked out, because you're,
People
a
are freaked
skeleton.
out. I'm freaked out.
Well, and you just listen. You come with us. You join our party. There'll be some fights. There'll be some laughing, some crying, some women. I mean, well, for me, I don't,
I mean, he's not wrong.
I don't know if you have that appendage, but
3 of the
I don't
5 of us
wanna
have
know
been
if he
laid
has
that
since we met.
we could probably build, find you an appendage. I don't know. Maybe, maybe I don't know. But yeah, so
A knight's
gonna be
heart
fun.
knows only virtue, and he walks
Oh.
off.
Wait, come back.
Wait,
Not that way.
Okay.
He kind
All
of
right.
stops. He goes, "I have no idea where I am."
Yeah. All right. Yeah, guys, we need a leash for this guy. Seriously, just
Now you want to leash him?
No,
You're
we're
a
not-
good dog.
no, just
Oh,
No,
Whoa.
no.
Whoa.
We're not.
Corallos, specious.
Get him out, Corallos. Everybody
We're not
gets
putting a
one.
leash on the knights.
As you are all going back and forth about this, the transportation bucket that you took has lifted back up into the vortex, and the vortex has.
You know what? I'm not sorry to see that thing go, but I am sorry that there's not another one of those portals on this side.
I'm
Guys,
very glad that
also,
there's.
we don't know
That we know
where
of.
Finn and Cork are. We don't know where they are.
Oh.
We have no idea how far they are.
Baller.
from
We didn't
here.
low jack the ass. Oh no.
You were taken on the road to Nimblewood, is when the doppelganger came across. But no, the Finn and Cork did not make the trip with you.
Oh no.
No, I
But
lost my
now,
ass. Our ass.
Now you are in the heart of Nimblewood.
Okay. I think we should try to find the centaur. Is that the plural? Centaurs?
Centaurs. Sure.
Centaurs.
Centaurin? I don't know.
You put an S on the end to do it.
Centaurs.
Oh,
Thank you.
Torrin.
Listen, I'm not the smart one here. I just hate things good. I
Well,
think we
I
should
say-
find the centaur village. We should show them the pole arm that we have.
Like, I have the pike here.
Yes, the pike. Get some rest. And then once we find them, hopefully maybe we can find Finn and Cork. Finn he's an adult, so hopefully he's traveled the road by himself.
It seems like they send out patrols, so I mean, they could have even run into them by now.
Exactly. We don't, as much as I miss them, we don't need to be super concerned with them as far as getting where we
Agreed.
need to go.
Agreed. So then, shall we take Tim? We don't know how much time has passed, correct? Like, is it daylight? Is it nighttime out, or?
It is, from what you can gather, and none of you have the feet to know exactly what time of day it is. Just looking at it, looking at where the sun's at, it appears to be midday wherever you are.
Wow.
Ooh.
I'm still trying to get my act together. So. All right. Do
Mr.
we?
Kitty, do you know what time it is, Mr. Kitty?
He goes, "I don't know, but I'm glad that we're not where we were. It's warmer here."
Do you want to be
All right.
invisible again? I take light off the cat.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't care if they believe in me or not. They're the idiots.
I'm sorry.
All right. So, which way do you guys want to go?
If you want, I'm gonna make this, in the case of this, where you're out in the middle of the wilderness and you have no clue where you are, I'm gonna make this a survival hole.
Oh man.
Yes.
We're in
Yeah,
danger.
We're
I have +6 on survival, so
Nice.
Thank God somebody
Yeah,
does.
I got +3.
Oh, God.
oh,
I got a 5.
Look at that, 6.
14.
We're
Wow.
dead.
A lot of trees.
14.
What's 19 plus 6?
25.
5. Okay.
Thank you, Nat.
Not only do you figure
This is
out
why you have a forest chick. This
We're
is
not
why you have
gonna
a
die.
ranger.
you actually, between just judging from where you can tell where the sun light is peeking through the canopy, and you're actually doing math in your head of, okay, if it's that time, you roughly figure out what time of day it is, and you figure out that not only that, but you are deep into Nimblewood. You're almost at the, you're not quite at the southernmost part of Nimblewood, but you're deep into Nimblewood. You're like in the heart of it. It
Like
would be a matter of time before you run into centaurs.
Okay, so like probably a matter of like hours, I would say.
You with the knowledge of what you guys have and with that survival roll, I'm gonna say go ahead and Nat leading the way. Go ahead and give me a perception check, and you guys can pretty much pick a direction.
All right.
Perception is 16.
16.
16 also.
Hate.
My 20-sided die bounced off my 8-sided die.
Oh.
Nat starts to, in periodic intervals, she starts marking trees to make sure that just to keep track of where you guys have moved through and to make sure that you don't go into circles, which actually does very much help. And with 16, that hits the DC for it, and you start heading from what best you can tell is in a northeasterly direction, and it does not take long until you come across what you hear is the sound of battle. You hear the clanging of steel on steel. You hear a few the beating of horse hooves. And your conflict. Not very far away from where you are.
Me and Nat hear that, correct? Or is it just Nat?
Yes.
Okay, me and Nat.
Okay.
Nat, do you hear that?
I do. I think we should probably take cover and just try to see what it is. Try to stay hidden though.
All right, Torrin, Beldan, Corallos. There's fighting ahead.
Tarook. So,
What do you guys want to do?
Or
I'm always ready for battle. It's what Nat wants to do.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of beat up bad. So I don't know if diving into a fight is a good idea.
Well, here's what I'm suggesting. Maybe we don't dive into the fight, but maybe we can sneak over, see what's going on, try to stay out of sight, try to stay hidden.
The sound of horse beats grow louder.
All right, Torrin, take my potion. Here, take it, drink it up, my friend.
Right.
We have no choice. They're getting closer to us, so we're gonna have to battle. But centaurs and I have the pike, so we'll see.
Right,
Now we'll see what it is first.
I'll take Tarook's potion. So. So I get 9 health back.
That off. Are you guys hiding? Or what
Are we? Yeah, are we?
Yeah, I think we should hide.
Okay.
Tim, do you want to roll for I forget how to say his damn name.
Metagas, yeah, I got
Metagas, yeah.
I got it.
So we'll roll
Are
for
we all hiding then? In the underbrush?
All right,
Yes.
so these stealth checks for everybody.
Underbrush hiding.
So wait, what checks?
Is stealth. It's stealth, Nat. I have a 13.
18. Woo!
I got a 15.
Oh wow! Even at
I have a dirty 20.
Oh, wait.
dirty 20, nice. Even at disadvantage, he didn't do bad.
Nice.
Okay. All right, so you feel like you're fairly well hidden enough as each of you find like underbrush and cover. And what you see comes into view fairly quickly is the sight of two groups of centaurs basically chasing each other around and battling back and forth between another. You see one group that's adorned with war paint of red and black, kind of face hand marks that are stretched across, or in the like bear claws or talon claws and war paint on one of them. The other is adorned in very similar war paint, but they're red and white, and it's what appears to be a different faction as these two start clanging together, and you see just the sound of steel on steel, and it's just a basic mini battle takes place in front of you. And there's about 4 on each side that are just going at it.
Guys, all right. Shall we either keep moving, or do you want to stop the fight or join the fight?
Do we recognize any of them maybe from the ones we met before?
Roll me perception.
All of us, or just Beldan?
I'm going to say Beldan.
Let's see, 7. It's only 13.
It's difficult to tell. Going back and forth at a very fast speed. They've got war paint on, and it's very difficult to tell between the two. You see is one of the ones clad in red and black is felled by one of the others in red and white, which he's ran through with a spear, and he falls dead.
All right. So I don't think we should draw any attention to ourselves because they don't look like they're sparring.
They're fighting each other for a reason. And my clan.
You see another
fight is a fight.
Red and black as he beheads one in the red and white as he runs across him, and just you see the head of one of them just falls as another centaur falls dead. And they hit a couple more times and they go off in a different direction.
Let's stay hidden.
Well, wait.
And they're starting to head further north.
They're running away. You guys want to follow them?
A transient little conflict. They're resetting and clanging back together. They're resetting and they're clanging back together.
I think we need to find that centaur village so we can figure out what's going on, because it wouldn't be right to interfere if we don't know what side we're interfering on their behalf.
He's got a great point.
Yes,
I agree.
Absolutely. True warriors hate interference.
Ain't that the truth?
All right, let's keep moving.
All right, guys. Go ahead and keep moving and roll me. You're moving. Are you moving stealthily? Are you going at normal? What are we doing?
Stealthily.
Stealth.
All right, roll me stealth checks for everyone, and I'll get Mitigast at a disadvantage. 15.
Heavy.
He's
heavy.
not.
12.
11.
Crap.
17.
I just realized something.
Please understand this, Torrin. A man in full plate armor is more quiet than you right now.
I only got a 10 as well. I forgot I'm in heavy armor as well.
Disadvantage.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, he is all bones. So
that makes me.
You gotta understand when you're walking in plate armor, like that's literally in like full plate armor.
Yeah. Any heavy armor is a disadvantage.
I
Still,
just
forgot
thought
that.
about
I rolled a
that.
10.
I don't know if chainmail is technically.
It is.
Hell, it is. All right.
Yup, because that's what I'm wearing. So I rolled a 10.
Yeah, it's 7. You know,
right.
Just as bad.
You guys keep moving forward. You don't notice anything that the fight that you saw take place has moved off, and you're just now passing the 2 dead bodies, the one that was beheaded and the one that was ran through with a spear.
can we search them?
Go ahead.
I just want to do like a quick search. Just a quick.
Investigation. Do it.
Yeah. Do it. 19 plus investigation. 21.
Okay. The one that was beheaded, you find a longbow and a dagger.
Ooh. Nat, I have something for you.
And it's just a regular longbow. And the one that had the spear ran through him, obviously he has a spear. And you also find a necklace on it. It doesn't. It's just it's like a wood pendant on the end of the necklace.
A wooden pendant. Okay. All right. So I'll take the longbow, the dagger, the spear. We could throw it in the bag of the holding if Nat doesn't want the longbow.
Everybody
loves breathing.
Nat, do you want the longbow?
I shall take the longbow, pretty please. Thank you, Rookie.
The longbow, I will say, Nat, it's just a regular longbow, 1d8, so it's not as good as what you have with the great bow.
Okay. On second thought, I'll keep the one I have, and I'll have that other one as a back. Can I keep that other one as a backup?
That's fine. Nat. All right. Now, guys, look, I found this necklace. Should I leave it here on him or take it with us and bring it to the centaurs?
What? Okay. What?
Well, we still don't know
is it?
what factions what. So I mean, it's 50-50. I mean, we have that one spear, and I feel like that's good enough to get by on. We don't want them to think that like we killed these guys essentially because we're strangers here.
What was the necklace again, Tim? It was just a regular pendant, you said?
A wooden pendant.
A wooden pendant. Corallos, can you see if it's magical?
It is not.
Okay. All right. I'll leave that.
Like an heirloom type thing.
Probably a good idea to leave that.
Maybe
I'll leave it.
Good
maybe
idea.
we should bury the bodies, I guess.
That may be a good idea as like a sign of respect, but
I don't know. I don't know how centaurs are. Maybe they'll come back and collect their bodies. I don't know.
Roll for centaur lore.
Yeah,
We know.
that's exactly what I was thinking.
unless
Roll
they're
me
anything
history.
like
Roll me history on this.
History?
I love this.
Oh my god.
okay, we're rolling a history check.
Yeah, no.
16.
Yeah,
I
that's
got a
2.
9. Yeah, I got a 9.
Got a 15.
I
Would
know
you,
the
Corallos?
centaurs.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay, yeah, you would know, Corallos. Centaurs use pyres. They do not bury their dead.
Yeah.
Very
Let's just
good.
leave the bodies.
Part of me was thinking that it was like for the good of the empire
They're more of a
kind of thing.
yeah, they're more of a kind of return to ashes kind of culture.
All right.
Gotcha.
All
I
right,
can
let's just
respect it.
keep moving forward. Let's go.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, I'm down.
Let's keep going.
Roll me perception checks. If you will.
Well,
Oh, goody.
Ooh,
I have a 15.
11.
well, 16.
Oh, that's a 1. Wow. Look at you, Torrin, with a 1.
Oh,
Fire tonight.
The only one I
Yeah,
have.
I have a 15.
What?
Would you get Belden? I didn't hear you. Hey, Belden.
sorry, excuse me. I got a 12.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
All right. As you're moving forward, even the undead and the full plate mail finds a way to avoid being heard through the underbrush, and then the next thing you hear is a phoom as Torrin trips over a root on a tree and makes a little bit of noise.
Torrin!
Ow.
are you okay?
I'm okay.
All right, good. Just be careful because we don't want to take a chance of anything hearing us. And
Uh-oh.
And
I don't like
as
when you say,
look up
"Uh-oh."
Torrin, you're surrounded by about 20 centaur.
Oh, all right.
Tori, you're so bad at this.
Here, by the way, Nat, right at your neck.
Back to back.
And Belden, you hear or you feel a
It's like,
short sword at the back of your neck.
yep, you got us. You got us.
All right, hold on.
Yep.
Wait,
Radagast is just sitting there going, Just
Let me
gotta.
guess. All right,
Tarook,
two things. I got it.
calm.
I am calm. Hold on. Metagas, no matter what. Don't take off your armor or helmet.
He just all he does is he goes from this to.
Here's this one. And I pull the pike from my back and I show the centaur. We are not here as enemies.
Okay, you see as the leader of this war pack clip clops his way up, and he has a spear, and the spear comes up and touches the one that you hold up, and then his spear lowers right down to your neck, and he goes, "You have a moment to explain how this came into your possession."
It was a gift from a centaur named Rilo.
You see as he kind of looks at the others in his pack as they all tense up.
Are these guys war painted up too?
They are. And now that you've had a chance to look at them, these are the ones who are painted in red and white.
Oh boy.
He goes, "How do you know the name?"
He told us his name when he gave us the pike. He
We
is
helped him bring down
We
a cyclops.
slayed a
friend?
cyclops
Yes, yes.
with Rilo and a few others, and he gave us this pike for safe passage.
When was this?
Ah, crap.
It may have been a week.
No more than a few days, I must say, or a week ago.
Okay, so whoever all right, Tarook, I'm gonna give you this. You're the one who's talking.
Yeah, I literally don't remember.
Yeah.
Holy deception.
Who knows how long we've
Deception?
been
I
in the
said
other
just-
spot?
Deception. It's charisma.
God knows how long we were inside that
Oh,
other portal.
God. He's going to
Oh.
kill me.
Oh no! Oh no! No!
You see, as the leader
Have to honor the dice, man.
war pack, raises his spear, and you see as the weapons raise. Naka!
Oh no.
You, unless you resist, they are moving to bind your hands.
Oh God.
I don't feel like fighting 20 centaur. That's not a fight we're gonna walk away from.
No,
No.
we ain't.
We'll end up like the others. Just stay calm, let them bind your hands.
I don't let anybody bind my hands.
Tarook, shut the hell up.
Hey, wait, can we? Well, we're not sure of the time that we last saw him. We were in another place, another realm, possibly, and maybe we should tell him about the night. What do you guys think?
We are taking to our village.
All right.
Be silent.
I'm not resisting this.
Nor I.
No.
I'm not.
They're moving to bind your hands one by one. And unless you decide to resist, they are going to take you to their encampment.
That was technically our plan anyway, so
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go with it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
you said, not to backtrack, you said they tensed up at Rilo's name.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Great news.
I tell you,
gang.
you're all cowards. We should have just.
True. Not now.
Coward.
Even a warrior knows when to fight and when to not
All
fight.
right, go ahead, Tarook, and give me a dexterity saving.
Oh no.
We're gonna
11.
11. Yeah, no. That's 2d6. You take 20 points of bludgeoning damage as you feel two hooves hit you from the back of the head.
Oh,
Christ.
Jeez.
Oh. Ah.
I
20
try to
points.
keep him. I try to keep him from falling
They force your arms back behind you and
over.
I'm still.
Oh, when I
And
get
they-
out of this.
to their encampment.
All right. Well,
What you see before you is, in fact, now it does not take long. What you see before you is wooden huts. Well fortified, though. There are woodworks around the entire encampment of sharpened felled timber around the entire thing. You see as you're brought to the front entrance of the encampment, and you see pikes lined with heads of centaurs, humans, dragonborn.
Oh dear.
An assortment, most certainly left out as warnings.
Oh boy. Is it too late to go back through that portal?
I want to send Mr. Kitty to wander their encampment, I guess, and gather us its layout just in case.
Right, we can do that.
Yeah, I'd rather be anywhere but here. As we pick back up, the party was being led in binds to the encampment of a faction of centaurs. And you, as I said, and I explained as you were being led into the encampment, you see these heads of many different races on pikes, pretty much left as warnings. As you're led into the encampment, you notice that there's a lot of movement. There's a lot of hustle and bustle and back and forth. The sharpening of blades, tanning of hides. There's a lot going on, and there's a lot of centaurs. Most of which, male or female, are donning war paint.
Oh boy.
And as you are led, flanked by 20 armed centaur guards and the leader who is bringing you forward, you are led to what appears to be just a somewhat of a raised platform where a centaur stands speaking to two or three of which you assume are subordinates. And the leader basically presents you to what he refers to as, a matter of fact, we're back to this. Does anybody speak Sylvan?
Don't know.
Does our new friend speak Sylvan?
Mitigas has not said anything. He's just staying quiet. But for future reference, no, he does not.
Good for Metagas.
Worth a shot, you know.
Yeah, I got you.
Wait, how long
yeah.
has it been since the well? Has it been longer than an hour?
You're right on top of it. What are you trying to do?
Comprehend languages is still going.
Okay, then I'm going to give it to you. You're not going to have it long, but yes, I'll still give it to you.
Okay.
What translates in your mind is he uses a word that you don't identify. But a rough translation for it is legacy. And a larger centaur, the one who kind of appears to be the leader, adorned with red and white claw-marked face paint stretching on both sides. And he looks at you quizzically, and he kind of slowly moves up. And the leader of the troop explains to him that we found these on the borders of the encampment. They claim to know you. And he presents the spear to the leader. And the leader kind of looks at the spear, and it takes him a minute to recognize. And then he looks up at you, and he just pushes it off to the side and literally with one hand shoves the leader of that troop off to the side just for a minute. And he just moves up to get a better look at you, the whole group. Who are you?
Rilo, we fought the Cyclops with you. You gave me that pike for safe passage.
He
What?
looks at the
What he
leader
said.
of the troop that brought you, and he grabs the spear. And he looks at it, turns it pike side down, and stabs it into the ground violently. And he looks at you hard.
Oh dear.
Oh, balls.
This spear belongs to me. I have no memory of you. When was this that we spoke?
This had to have been no more
It was no more than a week ago.
than a week ago, Rilo. You were taking down centaurs, cyclopses.
There were 3 of you. You fought a Cyclops. You guys killed it. And you said, give this to the centaur when you find them as like a token, a safe
For
passage.
safe passage. We talked about the hooded figures, the bugbears.
Maz. And you see as the leader of the troop steps up. Kinakia, which Corallos, you understand is where did you find them? And he basically, they do a back and forth of what I said. I found them on our borders of the encampment, out in the middle of the wilderness. Blah blah. It was just that kind of where he found you guys.
Great. So we're listening to an argument in Klingon.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Huh.
And Rilo now turns and looks at you guys. He goes, I vaguely remember this.
Can I use Awakened Mind to talk to him and say I spoke to you one like this right after the Cyclops battle?
He recoils a little bit at that. And now it coming back to him, he just stares blankly. And he goes, you. When did you say you spoke to me?
By my count, it would have been 2 or 3 days ago. At most.
I gave my spear to a group of strangers 4 years ago.
Oh,
We were brought to another plane of existence.
Roll persuasion.
Ten.
Okay. You see is the one off to the side, which you did not identify immediately in the war paint. He was the centaur who killed the Cyclops. And
Whoa.
Maz, M-A-D-Z. Maz looks at the call him the chief for now, and looks at Rilo and Yakinaka, which once again translates to you as I do remember that day, and it was 4 years ago.
Corallos, what are they saying?
Sorry, say that
You
again.
did just hear him say it in common too, Tarook, that he said, I remember giving my spear to strangers, but 4 years ago. That's
What do you mean
4 years ago?
4 years?
what?
We were gone a day.
Barely.
Oh my.
I really wish we would have
Portal.
drawn out killing that doppelganger a little more now.
Hindsight's 2020, my friend.
4 years.
Zina, in which you feel, each of you, with your hands from behind, you hear the swishing of blades right behind you as your bounds are cut.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's nifty.
Released. And
Thank you.
Rilo
Thank you,
Kind of.
Rilo.
shoos the troop off and tells them to back off. And you're given about 10 feet is about as far as they give you. And Rilo kind of relaxes a little bit, taking what you said at face value at the moment. I do remember the one who spoke to my mind.
Good job, Corallos.
Thank goodness, Corallos.
Took you a while to get here.
Understatement of the day? Question mark?
Try of the last 4 years.
He's saying this in common, Tim, right?
Yes, this is all in common.
Okay. 4 years. You mean to tell me we've been gone for 4 whole years?
I am assuming so. It has been that long.
I need a drink.
And
I
Rilo
need to.
kind of nodding. This is not a conversation to have in front of the War Council. You will come with me as my guests, under guard for the moment. And he kind of waves off about 15 of those troop that escorted you here. And so now Mods and about 5 other guards and Rilo escort you to a hut, kind of like an open kind of think of it like a centaur awning. It's like a bamboo awning thing. Still kind of open, but at least shaded. And he gives you offers you a seat, offers you drinks, that kind of thing. He's a hint of hospitality from a definitely not hospitable people. Just from
Thank you.
At this point, we'll take anything we can get. Holy crap.
Maz kind of relaxes a little bit. He
start
wasn't
eating
fond
drink.
of you guys, but he kind of recognizes you now and kind of relaxes, and so does Rilo. And Rilo, well, I believe when we last spoke those years ago, you had questions.
Yes.
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 Unfortunately, we are now presenting with maybe more questions.
That's fair. And you
You know-
did assist me and my brethren with defeating that Cyclops all those years ago, which you have my gratitude, and that has granted you this audience. Now, where would you like to begin?
Corallos, we dubbed you the person to deal with situations like this. Go ahead, my friend.
With some Beldan assistance. And I can't lie, I got something I probably know all of you are probably curious about. Why are they killing each other?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Because
With that, he kind of nods. And, my people are at war with one another. And this has been going on for the past few years. A very loud heretic among my people started gaining followers. I believe him to be a servant of the Night Eye.
Who is that?
who is the heretic is the better question.
We refer to him as the heretic, and we do not call him by his name. He is a childhood friend of mine, and we'll leave it at that.
That's very tragic.
We're very sorry, Rilo.
He has incited war among my own people, for he does not wish to follow the old ways, but have our people be enthralled to this Night Eye. So I have unfortunately been forced to deal with my own problems first at my doorstep before I could be of any use to anyone.
Which side is winning, you or this heretic friend of yours?
That depends on who you ask. All I see is centaur blood being spilt. I don't know if it's...
Do you want this war to stop?
more than anything. I'm not the only one. However, the heretic is very content to continue it until I'm dead. Ha.
Rilo, have you seen, as far as this night eye, any humans out of brine, dragonborn, or elf? Specifically,
He kind of he rests his arm on your shoulder and he goes, if you look very close to the entry of the encampment, you'll see a dragonborn, you'll see an elf, you'll see a few humans over there.
I get it.
Torrin, he's seen many things. Probably nothing specific.
But
well, I doubt he knows who Dathan Meyer is by name.
No, name does not ring a bell to me. As I've said, I've had problems among my own people to attend to. And as I am originally the next in line to be chief to our people, until I can quell this heresy, this uprising, my hooves are tied.
Well then,
What can we do to help you?
Yes.
yes, Corallos.
Roll persuasion.
Listen, I have, you know what? I have
16.
inspiration. Oh, okay.
What'd you say, Corallos?
16.
16. Okay. He nods at that. This heretic has obviously allied himself with the wrong people, the very people that I was dedicating my time to fighting and stopping. These servants of the Night Eye, they ingratiate themselves in all manner of races and civilizations. They infiltrate from within, they gather followers, they wait, they strike. I'd almost be asking you to deal with the symptom and not the illness.
Not
He looks at you all. Ooh. Surely that wasn't the only thing that you were curious about when you originally set out to meet with me.
Anyone?
I'm sorry, I don't remember what that contract was.
Why
Which
they were
one?
encroaching on human lands.
Yeah, why they were moving into people's turf.
Why, who was?
The
No, that
cen-
was the bug.
the centaur.
No, I think that was the bugbears.
No, that
The
was
bugbear.
bugbears that were moving in on human territory.
The centaurs were.
There was another contract that you guys had, which was a hired contract from the Chamberlain that was
Yes,
to get rid of the centaur.
to eliminate the centaurs.
Yeah.
With the guild.
Yeah.
Listen, Rilo. 4 years ago, I asked you about my sister. You said you heard something far into the central woods. East from here, I believe it was. I can't believe it's been 4 years, but have you heard anything about a werewolf? Or werewolves? I know you said she was leading were-rats.
I heard of a were-pack in the central woods of the continent, although my understanding is that it had moved on to Feywild Forest.
Damn it.
The leader of the pack, which I believe to be a were-tiger, was leading them someplace where they would be safe. In Feywild Forest, it's kind of tricky. It's a thin veil between the material plane and the Feywild, and the two realms are kind of merged there. It makes the forest a very unpredictable place. However, a werepack would be more than safe there from the ruler of that forest, and she would be more than willing to offer them refuge.
Thank you, Rilo. Now, you had also told us about some sisters that are in the bog.
Black
Again,
Rock.
I can't believe this is 4 years now. What
Well,
has happened to that?
don't worry. The sisters remain in the bog. I don't know if that's good or bad, but servants of the Night Eye have been unsuccessful in moving against the sisters.
Well, the more unsuccess the Night Eye has, the better.
We'll deal with those sisters another time. I mean, Torrin, Beldan, can you figure this out?
I hate to ask, Rilo, I really do, but have you heard anything of Copper Dragonborns?
Not specifically, although I do have news of the Draconic Empire.
Okay.
This would not be new news, but I guess it would be news to you. 3 years ago, reports of attacks on smaller colonies in the Draconic Empire have been blamed on the humans. And tensions between the human kingdom and the Draconic Empire have escalated since, both sides claiming that people let's just say that there's been casualties on both sides and one accuses the other.
I know my people are quite rare, but any news of them?
I know little of the children under the stone, but they are prone to send ambassadors to the surface world. Not many have been seen in the recent years.
I am one of those such ambassadors, and you haven't seen any others?
No. There's few surface dwarves. That everyone knows, but true ambassadors of the stone they've been very rare recently. I have nothing further on that. Once again, I may be a poor resource when it comes to news. I know of the Draconic Empire and the human kingdom's tensions simply because they border ours, and we have made sure to give them both pause to interfere in the matters of our people.
Have you heard anything of Brine?
Brine.
It's a good question.
It has continued to grow in the past 4 years. What used to be a small boom town, dare I call it a city now. It has expanded. Still a cultural and industrial hub along the King's Highway. Basically a mercantile focal point, if you will.
And why would their chamberlain hire us to hunt you?
It's an excellent question.
Still the same, Chamberlain?
I
Better question.
don't even know the man. I could not tell you. I do not know. I must deal with the usurper first. Then I can go. Once the tensions among my people have been dealt with, then maybe I can be of more help. You asked for my true and honest opinion. I would say that the surface world is about to be a whole lot more conflicted than it has been in this age. The humans and the Dragonborn are. It's.
Almost at war.
The avalanche, I'd say, has already started. No formal declaration of war. High tensions, though. Strict patrols among the borders. I'm not sure where you said that you've been these past 4 years, but the world certainly is different than where you left it.
You can say that again, my friend. Well, Rilo, I don't speak for everyone, but you have my hammer if you shall need it.
Yeah.
What you propose, if you can help me and assist me, if I can bring peace to my own people, I would then be far more useful as an ally against the Night Eye. You want my honest opinion? These tensions between the humans and the Dragonborn, there's something else at work. Both, and no offense to you two, and he kind of looks at Torrin and Nat. He goes, both of your peoples are pompous asses.
Unfortunately, Rilo, you're not wrong.
He's not being a specious.
But
No.
We have gold dragonborns. They
You
feel
have-
like they're really made of it sometimes.
he kind of smirks at that, but he says, but your peoples have lived in peace on this continent for ages.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that tensions could not have risen this quickly in this short amount of time without help. I have no proof, but that's what my gut tells me.
Do you have any theory what
I
it may
think-
have been?
Answering you, Nat, he goes, I think somebody wants the humans and Dragonborn at war.
Just like the centaurs are at war with each other.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, man.
Timing is
Torrin, Beldan, Nat, Corallos, and our new friend there. What say you guys?
Oh, go ahead.
No. Go ahead. I was just thinking.
I say we stay to help.
Yeah, thought that was the plan after Corallos asked him what we could do.
Okay.
All right, then. I just need to know something, Rilo, before we all agree. Do you want your friend the heretic dead or alive?
I would prefer him alive. And at that, mods, the only thing he's spoken during this entire thing says, in common, that may not be an option.
Well,
Rilo just kind of nods.
Then Rilo, mods, we shall do our best to help you end this war amongst your people and help you claim right as chief.
Yes. You have our word.
At that, he kind of, where he had rested, he kind of raises up on all four hooves again, and he pulls a stone dagger and cuts his right hand and just squeezes. He says, "You have my word on the blood of my ancestors. If you help me, you will have my assistance against the Brotherhood of the Night Eye."
Well,
I reach out for his dagger.
He flips it, hands you the handle.
Catch it, and same thing. You have a Goliath on your side, my friend.
I reach out to Tarook and grab it. On the souls of my village, you've got my help.
Yeah, I got you.
I reach out to Torrin and I take it. And on behalf of my race, I give you my word.
And I'm an ambassador of stone. A dwarf's word is his life, essentially. So I will help you.
And with that, that's where we'll leave off, and we'll pick up next week.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Ending on a blood oath.
Yes.
Why not?
I'm about it. And now I have to give an outro to that. Oh my goodness. Wow. I'm speechless. Thank you guys
Speechless, not
for watching.
speechless.
Please, thank you guys for watching. This was an amazing, mind-blowing episode that I'm still reeling from myself. But oh my goodness. Please follow us on Facebook, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, tap the subscribe button so you will be notified. Also, hit that little bell. If you don't hit the bell, you're not going to get a notification saying that we hit an upload. So please subscribe to the channel, hit the bell. Thank you guys for watching Dice Hard with a Vengeance.